Gyokeres, so clearly someone that clubs in the Premier League are going to be interested in. I mean, Arsenal need a striker. Could they go in for him? Is there a chance they might swoop and take advantage of any hesitation here from Manchester United fee-wise? What do you think, Doms?
I mean, there's an interest there, but they seem to be at this juncture pursuing a deal for Benjamin Sesko. And stats-wise, Gyokeres blows a lot of strikers out of the water. If you just look at Sesko's stats in black and white, they're okay. You wouldn't say that they're, absolutely incredible, but you've also got to take into account his age and maybe his ceiling. So maybe I'm going to divert this question to Sam Tighe, because we've been asking a couple of the other European experts we've had on Sky Sports News on the transfer show earlier on this week. And the question we've posed to them is, Arsenal appeared to be in for Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyokeres. If you were in charge at Arsenal, which one would you buy?
Great question.
I mean, I would start the answer as usual by saying there are pitfalls involved in both deals. Gyokeres' stats can be almost completely ignored. I'm going to be honest with you, because he had the perfect storm scenario this season where he was playing in the Portuguese league, where the bottom of the league, no disrespect to those teams, but they are not even championship standard. They are so poor, and he just rips them to shreds. And then he went away on international duty, and somehow Sweden slipped into the League C of the Nations League, and he was playing against Azerbaijan. So at one point he had like 45 goals in 40 games. I was like, yeah, but like, look at who he's playing against. So
Champions League.
So look, hey, it's not all bad. He scored a hat-trick against Man City, right? I mean, he's played Champions League level football, and he's scored goals. He's also scored goals against Porto and Benfica. He's a good player. But those sort of statistical comparisons between like Sesko's first proper season as a starter for Leipzig versus like Gyokeres just mopping up against really, really inferior opponents is a little bit disingenuous. So you step away from that a little bit, and I would say Sesko is a big bet. It's a big gamble. He's starting to show the kind of potential that a 60 million euro player should be.
And the rest.
But there's a lot of work to do there, and the rest. But there's a lot of work to do there still. Gyokeres is a big bet in a different way, because he's already 27 years of age, hasn't made a single league appearance in a top 5 league, which is a bit weird considering he was in England for a few years, probably 5 years actually, between Brighton and loans at Swansea and Coventry and all sorts. I would go for Gyokeres. I think that experience is very, very important, and I think he's a far more rounded player. Both deals make me very nervous. I would just buy Victor Osimhen, but I've been saying that for 3 years and no one listens. So whatever.
So pleased you didn't say Alexander Isak then. I was about to walk off the podcast. One deal that's edging ever closer to be talked about for a long time, Zubimendi. Where are we there, Dharmesh, with that one? He looks like a good fit for Arteta.
Yeah, look, the whole deal is effectively done. £51 million release clause. Arsenal will meet that release clause. Personal terms have been agreed in principle, is what we've been led to believe. He's due to have a medical with Arsenal, and then he will become an Arsenal player. There was lots of talk about Real Madrid, and Marca were doing their thing with front page splashes of Zubimendi linking him with Real Madrid. The people that I've spoken to out in Madrid who've got close links to the club say Real Madrid were never in for him. Now, whether they were being briefed by Real Madrid to say we were never in for him because Real Madrid realised that he was going to go to Arsenal and they didn't want to lose face, or we take it on face value and Real Madrid didn't want to sign Martin Zubimendi. This transfer goes back to last summer, though, because he was very, very close to joining Liverpool. Everything was agreed with Liverpool, only for him to change his mind. Now, at the time, and I'm sure Sam said this, it's always very, very difficult for players from the Basque region to leave those football clubs because they are so tightly wedded to those football clubs, Athletic Bilbao, Real Sociedad.